Hi, Leo, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So we are going to do a love read for you. This is going to be you and two, okay? We're going to start with a card pulling just for you as it pertains to your love life and a few other messages before we jump into the main spread of you and that other person, all right? So let's go ahead and get started. We do have a new moon in Virgo that's coming up on the 6th or 7th, depending on where you're located in this world. But what that means is it's a time to set intentions, right? So it's a time to actually place your order with the universe. So really kind of getting clear in terms of what that is. And hopefully this read will actually give you some sort of guideposts in the process. So let's jump into it and take a look and see what's happening here, okay? What is going on for Leo the first 2 weeks of September 2021, all right? I hope all of you are doing well, all right? And we're just going to see how well you might be doing. So let's take a look, okay? What is going on for Leo? What does Leo need to know most about the first 2 weeks of September pertaining to love? And we're actually using the Journey of Love card. So this is going to be really great. Okay, so, ooh, beautiful. Wow, I haven't seen this in a long time. Like, this is so you too. I mean, it's just all of that rush. I mean, I kind of feel. This is a 12 card. And what this, the 12 reduces to a 3, and 3s are all about communication. And you can see all this passion in here, right? This passion and this, this light that is stemming like from her heart. It's like she's like offering herself up, almost as if she's offering herself up to love. And I think for if there is a message here, what I feel is that you're kind of initiating love within you. Like all the passion that's really kind of coming through is what I feel here. All that red is that passion. It's also about grounding yourself and grounding yourself in love. And I always feel that love starts with you. And you always hear me say that. But this is like a self-initiation of love, knowing that love starts here and with you, right? And your connection with the divine, right? Which is, as you see right there. So I kind of feel that that is the case. You're really recognizing yourself, and you've been through a lot. And I really feel that you're recognizing that the greatest teacher in life is life itself, is the experience, right? People can say things to you, and you might overhear something, but it's like when you really experience something for yourself, you really feel it, and then it's self-initiated on whatever decision that you want to, move forward in. This is a self-initiation of love. This is offering yourself up to love, but loving you more than anything first, and then offering love and garnering that into your life. And you're going to be awakened. It's kind of like the divine wants to carry you home and to carry you home back into yourself of love. Okay, so this might be confirmation for some of you, but this is like a self-initiated love. I love myself. I am powerful, and I expect nothing but great love in my life, and so it is. So I kind of feel that that's what's coming into play. What is going to help you? What do the soul trees have to say in order to help you, Leo? What is that for the first 2 weeks of September? What is going on for you here? Wow. Boundaries. Ooh, this is good. This is good. Okay, so this is all about, after this is about, loving you and creating healthy boundaries around you that's going to keep the connection with source open, right? All that purple there is all about the crown chakra. Right, and the violet is the third eye. So it's all about your connection with source and how you're perceiving things. And again, it really talks about, especially if we're talking about love and situations and relationships, it's putting very good boundaries, healthy boundaries in place for your connection of source to be open and viable and living and breathing strong. So you can maintain this love for you. It's love for the divine, but it's also recognizing the love for you and what miracles that can bring in terms of a relationship or situation. I mean, it really opens yourself up. So boundaries are going to be very, very key. I kind of feel like that love is just awakened in you so much. And maybe you're getting reacquainted with yourself as it pertains to love. And you're recognizing, damn, I really do. I love myself. And, I should have healthy boundaries regarding my relationships. So boundaries might be something that is, coming to the forefront for you to check in and say, hey, are my boundaries strong? Are they healthy in terms of my relationships? Or I've been sliding on that, right? And I've been moving away from loving me and focusing more on the other person. So only you know that. You know that best, okay, Leo? So that's what's coming through here. What does your shadow self have to tell you? Because we've got light and dark within us, and we want to combine both. It's important to integrate both. And so let's take a look at what your shadow side wants you to be aware of the first 2 weeks of September, okay? What it wants to come through for Leo. What is it? Here it is. What is it? All right. What is it here? Obsessiveness. Interesting, guys. So this wants you to write down what you might be obsessing about. Okay. So for some of you, person, place, or thing. Okay. Since we're talking about love, it could be a love partner, a partner that you're attracted to. But this is about realizing that it is emotionally draining you. So time to put those boundaries up, right? Get those boundaries up and start loving you when you're obsessing about another, okay? You really kind of write down, what you are really obsessing over. Is it just the connection in itself? And that could very much well be the case, that you just feel that you are, what's the word that I'm thinking of? It's about a connection, but it's attachment. Attachment's the word that I'm thinking of. Is it more of an attachment, or is it truly love? All right. Because how can you truly love someone until you really get to know them? So if it's someone that you first met, that's one thing to keep in mind, right? There has to be layers of trust that kind of built up in the process for you to kind of, garner that passion and see if you like a person or not, right? So this is, putting aside just the attraction, in itself. Think about, is it attraction, and is it true love, or is it obsession, right? And really decipher between the two, because there is a difference, all right? And that's going to be very, very key. So realize that any sort of perhaps attachment in itself of someone and what you are playing into and putting into play here is not too obsessive, right? And it wants you to develop some healthy boundaries that are surrounding that. So you know best what that is, guys. Note your comments below. I would love to know, okay? This is interesting that this is coming up. What does your light side have to say for you here? What does that have to say? What does Leo need to know about their light side in terms of this situation so far, this scenario, and what we've got coming out for them the first 2 weeks of September? Here it is. Okay, what do we have? What is this? Step outside for some fresh air. Okay, so get outside. You got to start roaming the pastures a little bit. It wants you to get outside, get in nature, get outside and really take in some fresh air, because a lot of you might have been cooped up a little bit. Okay, so it's time to get out. And anything else that your inner child wants to remind you of, Leo, first 2 weeks of September relating to love. What is that for you? Okay, here it is. What do we have? This one wants to come up. What is this? Wow. Okay. So in the past, you felt disappointed. Okay. But now, Leo, now you show up for yourself and you obtain your healthy desires, wants, and needs and boundaries, right? All right. So this wants to remind you of that. Okay. So you may have felt disappointed. So for some of you, if you feel that your connection's not going well, or you're not getting that attention, whatever that case may be, this is saying is that it's time for you to show up and glow up and be yourself. Okay. Ignite that love within you, because you're going to attract it like mad. Okay. But it always starts with you, right? So it's about showing up for yourself. Obtaining healthy, desires, not attachments, right? Wants and needs, healthy ones, okay? So there's a reason why this came out for you here, guys. So note your comments, and let's jump into the main spread for you and see what wants to come out, okay? How does Leo feel about this person, okay? How does Leo feel about this person? And this person that's on their mind as they come to my channel. Now, this could be for singles. This could be for someone of interest. It could be someone that's yet to come in your life, even. It could even be one side of a situation or another. And all forms of love, even friends or family, okay? So you're going to know what this means and if it resonates with you, okay? So let's take a look at what is coming out for Leo. How does Leo feel about this other person? How does Leo feel about them? Let's take a look at what that is. Here we go. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. So motion forward and the Star card. Wow. So we got a major arcana, and the Knight of Pentacles all starts with, putting in the work as it pertains to any sort of healing. Now the Star card, you might be dealing with an Aquarius, or you might have that in your chart. And if so, you might be going through some sort of healing. But this is really putting in the effort, the required effort into someone. How you feel about someone. It's kind of like maybe this person, you see them as a star, that could be the case. If how you feel about them is that you want someone to start putting in the work. It's like, wait a minute, don't they see my value here? Don't they see my value? How come they're not putting in the work for this? So maybe for some of you, it feels like that someone might not be putting in the work, and maybe perhaps that they're going through some sort of healing. But the Knight of Pentacles is all about motion, putting in the work. How you feel about them is, wanting them to make the motion, to put into the effort into a situation, maybe to ask you out, maybe to definitely have a date of some sort, maybe to go a next level in a relationship, or maybe to talk about a situation or a scenario that's come up. The Star card is all about healing. It's about having ultimate, faith, right, and in a situation, going after your dreams on what it is that you want. But it's also has a restorative healing factor to this as well. So it could be dealing with an Aquarius or perhaps an Earth sign. All right, give me one more card on how you feel about them. Give me one more. Hierophant energy. Wow. Okay, so this is Taurus energy that's coming through. And this is, quite frankly, this is a lot having to do with more or less beliefs and traditions of some sort of belief or tradition that's coming into play that is second guessing and checking in with and seeing what it is that they want. So it's about putting in the effort in something that they have faith in. If they have faith in this situation, it's like how you feel about them is like you feel that you would just like to see them put in the effort, recognize your value, but you want them to be true with themselves based upon their belief and tradition, on how they feel about how they should be, focusing in on their life. And that's kind of how I see it here. So, the Hierophant is about visiting someone and maybe getting some sort of, counsel, spiritual counsel. And it could be, they could be doing that, or they could be on the receiver end of that. Maybe that's the case here. But let's take a look. Give me a love oracle on this one here. This is interesting. Let's take a look at what this is. Major arcana energy here. Yeah, commitment. You want them to honor you and to value you. You see, I was getting that for some reason coming through here, and to understand that what you want in a relationship is commitment. Okay, you want a committed relationship moving forward. Right now, this is new. It's something that, hey, I would like a partner that I feel that I could commit to down the line if it is, see how it goes, right? You're kind of looking for that. Is that other person looking for that? So how you feel is that that you want commitment and you're honoring your values and your loyalty. It's kind of like what's theirs, right? What's theirs values and loyalty? What is their beliefs and traditions? That's what's coming through here. So it's kind of how you're feeling right now. It's kind of in a roundabout way. Anything else that the soul trees want to say? Let's see what wants to come out here. What do we have? Support. Yeah, you want some more support in the relationship or situation. You want it to be more supporting of each other, in terms of whatever that is, supporting, caring, starting as friends even, through the process. So looking for that type of support to kind of help each other, inspire each other, motivate each other, right? Bring out the light in each other too, right? You might have a really good connection with the spirit as well in this. So let's take a look at the other person on the other side. How is it that they feel about you? How do they feel about you? Six of Wands. Ooh, nice. And Nine of Swords. So this is about having confidence after going through some dark period of time. So the Nine of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, anxiety, depression, or some sort of despair or darkness, or some sort of kind of shadow energy. But this has them moving forward in confidence, okay? So you'll get the Six of Wands, and that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And the sixes are all about growth. And this is about going through some sort of self-confidence, and progress is being made after a very dark period of time to which that was kind of maybe, going around their life. So how they feel about you is, maybe that you've, they feel that you've grown really confident, and after going through a dark period in your life. But how they feel about you is they feel that you're very confident and you can really push through a situation. But how do they feel about you? I'm going to pull the love cards. What does the love oracle have to say on how this person feels about you? Let's take a look at what that is. What do we have here? They think you're a gem and no one compares to you. Okay, well, we got that, right? How could they not? There you go. Pay attention to that. That's probably why, guys, you got this igniting love within you, right? That confidence here. So that was a good reminder there. Thank you. Thank you, Horn. So that's what was coming through here. They realize that you're a gem. Okay, they really, truly realize you're a gem and that no one compares to you. You are so unique, Leo. And you really stand out, right? With all the different facets of yourself. And that's what I see coming through here. And that's what they like about you, right? They don't like any sort of drama, negativity, or pettiness. They feel that things are going very slow, like at a snail's pace, and they kind of want to step it up a little bit. So either that or this person is feeling that they want to go slow to kind of reevaluate the situation. And I think that what happened is that they reevaluated the situation and really saw what a gem that you were, okay, through this process. Anything else that might want to come through for how this other person feels about you? What do we have? Imagine. Yeah, they really have an imagination about you too. Okay, they do imagine about you a lot. Could be also at night as well. They by the moon as well, so that could be the case. But they just imagine all the beautiful things that you could do together. But this is also a real strong connection, in the spiritual realm. So just note that you might have a strong spiritual connection, and this person it feels that there is some sort of connection with you in that manner. Okay, what is it that you make together? What do you make together? What does that look like? What do you make together? What is that? What do we have? Knight of Wands. Wow. A lot of energy, passion, lust, and adventure. You guys got an off-the-charts passion here, okay? I can just feel it myself. It's like it's really strong. It's about making motion forward, fire energy, and that's what you make together. You really spark things. Anything else? And it's also putting an end to any sort of, this is scorpionic energy, death, putting an end to the darkness within each other, or realizing the darkness in each other, right? That there could be a strong attraction here, guys. And that could be coming out to what this, obsessiveness that you got on your side. There could be that what's going to hurt it is any sort of, bondage or addiction, of some sort. So that death card really talks about that. And anything else that needs to be surrendered. What you make together is putting a death to the some of the shadow, kind of a shadow way of behaving, and putting that to slumber, so to speak. What do we have here? You know what? What's helped here, what I get in here is a belief in scarcity, surrendering a belief to scarcity. Maybe feeling that you can't get the love that you want in this relationship or situation. And this is about removing the blocks in your life and knowing that you can succeed beyond your wild imagination. Beyond your wildest imagination, okay, and beyond your wildest dreams. And that's what this is. You've come together to realize that within each other, and you both are bringing that out. And I think it's been after darkness, after some sort of ending, an unavoidable, ending, whether that was between you guys or whether that was between an old way of being in life. Because again, experiences teaches you life more than anything, right? And that's how you really step up and glow up and move forward in life. Anything else from the love oracle? Okay, what you make together. What is that? reaching out. It's time to plan a meetup. So maybe for some of you might be having an opportunity for a date of some sort, or planning a meetup, or reaching out to each other. And that's what's coming up. What is it that you need to know most about them? What do you need to know most about them, Leo? What do you need to know most about them? Ten of Swords, that they've got out of something really tough. Wow. I got the Ten of Swords and I got the Eight of Swords. A lot of air energy, a lot of being in the head. Okay. There's someone in the head too much here is what I feel. Okay. You or this other person, or could even be both. Okay. Note your comments. But this is saying is that what you need to know most about them is they're ridding of that anxiety, depression, or despair, of defeat or loss. You know, it's that Ten of Swords. It's an ending with a brand new beginning. And then I get the Eight of Swords, you know, which is taking a moment before moving forward. So this is an opportunity to, look at things from a different standpoint. I think they're seeing things from a different facet. And again, seeing the gem that you are, they're looking at things differently, okay? And the Eight of Swords is about change that brings in some sort of balance. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, okay? Anything else? Seven of Pentacles. Wanting to put the work into it, and they want to, what you need to know most about them is they want to put the work into it and get some sort of profit or return of investment from the situation, okay? I know it sounds kind of transactional when I say it that way. What I really mean is about having faith that whatever love, the time and the energy and effort that they put into this, that they're going to get something that will bloom out of it, okay? That's really the key, okay? What does the Love Oracle have to say on this? Take a look. What it is that you need to know most about them. That they want victory with you. They want victory. They could be in the spotlight and have some victory within their life, but they want victory and success with you primarily, okay? What is it that is the blockages and difficulties in this? If we haven't already covered them already, what do we have? Three of Cups. This is about communication. Okay, you guys have got an issue with communication here. We got the Three of Cups, and this is about, it's hard to get love. You see the word love off the ground until you start communicating better and bringing it to light, right? Bringing some rainbow to it. So it is about really, it's friendship and communities. You got to be friends and be able to get along first before you move to that. So the blockages is getting love off the ground, and it's the communication is the problem, or is the challenge, I should say. Or I should say the opportunity. I like that one better. Okay. And it's almost as if that there's going to be some sort of judgment that needs to be made, whether that is through you, through them. But there's a blockage in terms of, making some decision about which way to go here. The judgment is it could go either way. And this is interesting because it's kind of like, it's like, someone deciding what that is. Tell me a little bit more with the Judgment. Major Arcana, Ten of Pentacles, coming to fruition. Someone's coming to a decision. There's a blockage on being able to make some sort of decision. And I get the Ten of Pentacles based upon security. Okay. So someone's feeling maybe perhaps not as secure about the situation in the way that its communication is coming through, because I got the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. The Ten of Pentacles is it's blocking wealth, right? It's kind of like this person is making it's almost like security is more important, and getting something in the solid foundation and stability are important, and that's got to come first. Any more from Judgment? Knight of Cups, and then moving forward and offering love. See, something's blocking love. What's blocking love getting off the ground is communication and making decisions on how to move forward in this relationship or situation. Okay, so interesting. Anything else? Let's take a look. Yeah, it's kind of like it's at a stalemate. Things are kind of at stall, right? And giving up the need to control things. This is like let things bloom and let things come to an extent as they should. The Knight of Cups is emotion, giving a cup of love to someone, bringing forth a message of love, and that's what I feel is coming. There's love for you that's coming in the block, but it's being blocked right now because someone's being a little bit more controlling. Okay, and what is the best way forward? Best way forward. Okay, what does that look like? Queen of Cups, tapping into the intuition. I see a pair here. Okay, I see a Queen of Cups and I see a King of Swords. Very calm, intuitive, and compassionate here, and someone that's stuck in the head, but however, very wise, very intellectual, has control over intellect, very clear thinking, right? So I kind of see those two people, like one's in the head, and then one's very compassionate, and one's, very, calm and very intuitive in this process, okay? And tell me what's the relationship between best way forward. It's kind of like balancing out your head with your intuition and your emotions. There needs to be balance in the head and in the heart. And that's the emotions and in the head need to be balanced, okay? Best way forward, balance that out. What else? And you have the strength to do it. You have the strength to do it. Leo energy, here you are. You've got the strength to balance out the head with the emotions, and that's what you're doing. Woohoo, guys, this is awesome. Okay, awesome. All right, I'll pull one more card. Symbolism is going to help. Pay attention to the numbers, numerology, 55, 10, 10, 11, 11, the twos, that's going to be something important. What we're going to do is take a deeper dive. We're going to find out a little bit more about what this person hasn't told you. And we're going to find out what you haven't told them, what they're most afraid of and what you're most afraid of. Messages from both sides, and then their next steps, as well as an overall potential outcome and oracle advice. So if you want to take that deep dive with me, guys, go ahead and click the link below and on the extended, and I look forward to seeing you next time. All right, until then, namaste.